Good morning.
Good morning.
Our subject for this month is abundance. And there are a couple of instructions for us in the Bible. One is ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. But then they up the ante. And it's pray believing. It is done unto you as you believe. So that asking part, that's easy. We can all do that. The believing part, a lot of our beliefs are what we got that we don't even know we have. And we got them when we were little kids. And they're influenced by your teachers and your parents and your culture. So there are ways of digging out what our beliefs are and changing them to what we would like them to be, and they teach that in the classes here at PLC. But somebody like Roosevelt, who you probably were listening to that series on the Roosevelts, how lucky he never had to worry about his programming on abundance because he always had money, and so he always knew that he always would have money. That's kind of the bottom line, how it goes. And because of that, and because of his amazing ability to speak and influence hundreds of people and get them to do what he asked them to do, he was able to bring this country through a horrible depression and an even more horrible war. So when we are thinking about abundance, we are thinking, what do I believe? And I saw this really amazing example of how to do treatment the other day. I had gone with a couple of my friends to this place it's very close to my house. It's in Fresno, and it's pretty close to Fresno High School, and it's called Gazebo Gardens. And somebody, to talk about abundance, somebody got this amazing idea for this nursery. It's a huge nursery with gorgeous statues and pots and plants and all that. And they got this idea to have food trucks come. And the food trucks are parked all along the back of the property. And there's probably 10 of them or more. And hundreds of people are coming there on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturday nights. And it's kind of like a beer garden. It's just like a huge beer garden. And there are tables and chairs all throughout the facility there. So people go and they select their food from the food trucks, and then they find a table to sit at. And there's lots and lots of people that you can chat with, some of them your neighbors and people you have never seen before. So we got our table and we started chatting with this couple that were sitting across from us. And we were laughing about the parking, and we had to park 2 blocks away. And it's a very small parking lot as you drive in there, maybe 12 spaces or something. And we're kind of in the car as we're coming in, we're treating that we're going to get the right parking place, but we're laughing about it, that who would be crazy enough to drive in here and think that they're going to get a parking place. So this couple told us that they always get the right parking place. And they drove into that parking lot, and there was no parking place for them. So they drove out again and came back in again, and then it was there. And I could see, oh my gosh, we, the 3 of us who are really very experienced at doing this, were laughing about, oh yeah, we're going to get a parking place, but let's do this and see what happens. And they knew they were, and they stuck to it, and they got it. And so we plotted along 2 blocks away, and they got the parking place. So that kind of belief is what they're talking about when they say pray believing, that you really just believe it and you hang in there until it's done. A couple of other things that are very easy about abundance. One of them is gratitude, and then one of them is giving. I have a couple of friends who grew up like the rest of us, and one of the things they do is when they come and visit you, they bring you a little present. And they always do that. Now they're both millionaires. It's amazing. And then Tim Dooley, who is an author on the internet, he says about the difference between someone who has what they want and someone who doesn't have what they want is that when someone who has what they want get an opportunity, they jump up and take action. So I kind of try to remember those last few as the 4 G's: gratitude, giving, get up and go. And we can do that.